Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into something seriously cool. We are going to dissect the fascinating architectural blueprint of a modern, highly detailed AI-generated professional cybersecurity course. Now, we aren't just looking at a simple request to an AI here, we're looking at what we call a mega prompt. This is a dense, heavily engineered set of instructions designed to literally force an artificial intelligence to generate a comprehensive, premium educational product out of thin air. It's basically a masterclass in how people are extracting maximum value from AI right now. So let's dive right into this and see exactly how this modern magic trick is constructed.
Imagine trying to hire a pro with 20 years of experience to teach you a class. I mean, that kind of seasoned professional commands a massive salary and has spent decades in the trenches, right? Well, imagine what happens when you ask an AI to become that exact person, instantly. That's exactly where our source material begins. The prompter doesn't just ask for information. They demand a persona with a 2-decade pedigree.
To figure out how this works, we're breaking this mega prompt down into 5 key pillars. 1. The ultimate expert persona. 2. Masterclass course framework. 3. Theory and practical application. 4. Career and industry reality. And 5. Assessment and simplification. Let's get right to it. Starting off with Section 1, Expert Persona, the Ultimate Instructor. The prompter doesn't just want a teacher, they want a one-person cybersecurity army. We're talking 8 distinct, highly technical roles at once. What's wild is that in the real world, these are almost entirely separate career paths. A SOC analyst is fundamentally defensive, monitoring networks for active threats, but a penetration tester, they're offensive, actively trying to break in. A cloud security architect builds the infrastructure while a digital forensics expert investigates the wreckage after a breach happens. The prompt demands the AI simultaneously embody all 8 of these roles, creating this ridiculously qualified unicorn-level veteran instructor with 2 decades of experience.
Moving right along to Section 2, Course Framework, the Masterclass Boundaries. The setup here is a premium forward-looking course titled Cybersecurity Masterclass 2026. But get this, the promise being made here is that the course is designed to take a student from a complete beginner all the way to a paid freelance professional. And the timeline? Just 30 days. 30 days! The prompt is anchoring the AI's output to an incredibly aggressive, high-stakes timeline. It's demanding a curriculum so efficient and potent that it compresses years of traditional learning into a single month.
To put the sheer scale of this into perspective, this entire prompt we're analyzing is just for one single day of this 30-day masterclass. We're talking week 4, day 22, focusing purely on digital forensics. And for this one single day module, the AI is expected to churn out a highly detailed professional script that would take a presenter 30 to 60 minutes to read out loud. If you've ever tried talking nonstop for an hour, you know that is a massive, textbook chapter-sized wall of text for just day 22 of 30.
Section 3, Theory and Practice, the Core Curriculum Matrix.
Here's where things get really clever. The prompt demands a rock-solid theoretical foundation. It doesn't just want facts, it wants context. The AI has to provide a professional intro, explain exactly why digital forensics matters, and cover all the theory. But pay attention to those specific constraints. It explicitly requires real-world examples, visual explanations, and crucially, diagrams in text format. The prompter is acutely aware they're using a text-based AI, so they're literally forcing the model to generate structured ASCII diagrams or text layouts to ensure the script can eventually translate into actual visuals for the learner. It's an absolutely brilliant constraint.
But, as any industry vet will tell you, theory alone doesn't cut it in cybersecurity. So the AI is instructed to invent heavy practical elements right into the script from scratch. We're talking practical demonstrations, a live lab scenario, plus both a mini and a full project for the student to execute. The AI has to build this virtual hands-on lab environment through text, ensuring it perfectly aligns with the theoretical concepts it just taught.
Next up is Section 4, Industry Reality and Career Tracking.
To really sell that 20-year veteran vibe, the script needs the gritty realities of the job. You can't just know how a forensic tool works. You have to know the industry best practices for using it, the rookie mistakes beginners always make, and the actual professional workflows used in corporate environments. Plus, the prompt forces the AI to stay cutting edge by demanding the inclusion of relevant AI tools, the absolute latest cyber attacks, and the future scope of the field. This ensures the output doesn't feel like some dusty old textbook from 5 years ago. And it goes way beyond just the tech. The prompter makes sure the learner is truly career-ready
by demanding a suite of professional resources. The AI has to generate interview questions, provide a freelancer perspective with client project examples, outline a career roadmap, and give salary information. It even requires the AI to map the specific day's lesson to the knowledge domains of heavyweight industry certifications like the CSISP and the OSCP. It's laser-focused on directly serving the student's career ambitions.
Finally, we hit Section 5, Assessment and Simplicity, closing the loop.
To wrap up this monster 60-minute lesson, the AI has to tie a bow on it. It must generate a comprehensive summary, assign practical homework, provide a list of credible references, and construct a full 20-question quiz to test the user's retention of everything they just learned. The prompter is making sure the educational loop is completely closed.
And here is the ultimate punchline of this entire explainer. After demanding the persona of an elite, 20-year veteran holding 8 highly technical job titles, after demanding deep dives into digital forensics, industry workflows, and advanced certification standards, the prompter drops this line. Explain everything in very simple English so beginners can understand. That is the true magic trick here. The power of this mega prompt isn't just in gathering complex information. It's forcing an artificial intelligence to be the ultimate translator, bridging the massive gap between inaccessible, elite-level cybersecurity concepts and the absolute beginner.
This source material isn't just a masterclass in prompt engineering, it's a massive window into the future of learning. We're no longer just asking computers to look up facts for us. We're engineering them to become bespoke veteran mentors who can break down the most complex technical challenges in the world into simple, bite-sized, perfectly structured daily lessons. So it leaves us with this final provocative thought. If a single prompt can command this level of structured, simplified expertise across a 30-day journey, what happens to traditional education when these AI mentors become universally accessible to everyone? Thanks for joining me on this explainer. Keep exploring and keep learning.